Greetings everyone, this is Eldad Amara, back with another video. I've done part 1 of this video a couple of days ago, and now this is part 2. I could not put an introduction at the start of the video because I was having technical problems. But listen, this is part 2. I need you people to share this video. I want you to share this video because there's some social media channels, they don't want this information out there. Trust what I'm telling you. So I cannot depend on them to try and promote things for me. I need you, the public, to try and help me by pushing out this video to as many people as you can. Now part 1 of this video. I talked about how people are trying to reach their higher selves, including myself. Now this video is entitled, "We Are Not Crazy. We are just trying to reach our higher selves." Trust what I'm telling you. There's a lot of these channels. They don't want this information out there. Why? Because it's not in their best interest. They do things like pulling down my viewing figures. I've had my viewing figures drop from 3,000, right, down to literally nothing overnight. Why are they doing all this? Now going to part 2 of this video. Watch this video. Many of you still got your eyes wide shut when your eyes should be wide open. As poet Juvenal has said in the past, Roman poet Juvenal, give the people bread and circus. Keep them entertained. Whilst the government are doing something over there, they want you over here. You see, the elite, they've created this artificially constructed reality. This is an illusion that we're living in. This is a matrix. They've created our political institutions. They've created our economic institutions. What else? They've created our religious institutions. And what we think is our own fault is not our fault. It's the faults of the elite who've constructed this reality for us. We get up in the morning and we go to work. We start at 9 and we finish at 5. We watch TV. We follow the news. We follow whatever is in the newspapers. Who's the one that's constructed all of these things? It's the elite. You are following their agenda. You're following their way of thinking. And what they want to do is to try to keep people locked up in this third dimension. They don't want people to wake up. Have any of you ever seen the film They Live? If you haven't, I suggest you go and watch that film. These elite groups of people, they teach us how to obey. They teach us what to follow. They teach us what to think. They teach us what to buy. So it's obey. Don't question anything. Do as you're told. Consume. They have constructed. And if you don't believe me, I'll say again, go and watch the film They Live. Instead of looking out there for help and trying to get other people to try and solve your problems for you, you need to look inwards because the answers lie within. I'm going to quickly read something here. I found this on the internet and I thought it was pretty good. The physical body is materialistic. The nocturnal is etherical. The etherical links us to the spiritual realm, to uplift into our higher dimensional realities. You must realize who you are in truth and free yourself from the programs of the third dimensional matrix put in place by the malevolent entities. Lighten your heart, for a heavy heart will hold you down. The purpose of your being was not to suffer, but to be loved. There is nothing greater than to see a struggling identity realize who they really are in the power of light. There is a great joy around you and more to be found within. That's why I say you need to go within, because for so long we've been told what to do and we've been following rules and we've been following regulations. We've been obeying certain laws, certain codes, certain ethics, and we didn't come here on earth to be following other people's narratives, especially that of the elite who try to control us and keep us in our place. They think they know why they should be the ones on top and we should be on the one and we should be the ones on the bottom following them. What gives them the authority? What gives them the right to feel that they are more superior to us? It's time to move amongst people of like minds. People are vibrating on that similar resonance, that similar frequency. When you start to outgrow your environment, when you start to outgrow certain people, don't feel sorry about it. Don't feel sorry about it. Some people are happy to stay asleep in this matrix. And that's alright if that's what they want. If they don't want to try and find their true self and they want to stay within that third dimension, then that is okay with them. Keep giving them bread and circus. As the famous poet Juvenal said, give the people bread and circus, because that way you'll keep them entertained and you'll keep them focused and looking that way. Whilst the government are doing something over here, you're focused over there. I'm following the yellow brick road. If you knew the true meaning to the yellow brick road, which means walking down the path of enlightenment, some people don't get what the yellow brick road really means. When Dorothy followed the yellow brick road, she was trying to get back to Kansas City, her home, and she followed the path to try and find a wizard. But when she found a wizard, she found out the wizard didn't have the power to be able to do anything for her. She had the power herself all along. That is what the yellow brick road is about. Self-realization. Self-actualization. Read up on a guy called Abraham Maslow. Self-actualization. When you go up the pyramid, when you get to the very top, you're enlightened. A switch comes on and you realize that the mask has come off and now you see true reality. Dorothy had the power all along. She had the power to be able to change things for herself, not relying on the wizard. The wizard, to me, is like the government. It's like politicians. You rely on them to change things for you when you can do it for yourself. So Dorothy, in the film, The Wizard of Oz, the yellow brick road was the path to enlightenment. And I'll say this before I sign off. We are not odd. Those people are waking up. We are following our higher self. This is Eldad Amara with another video. And if you liked this video, please like, comment, subscribe and share. Thank you.